Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am bringing you a kind of coppery, orangey, fall-ish eye. I know that's kind of a mouthful, but I just wanted to sit down and kind of do a talk through video with you guys because I like to switch it up here and there, and I don't really do talk through videos a lot on my channel, so I figured I would sit down, do a talk through video, kind of just wing it. All I did right now was just fill in my eyebrows quickly, and I really don't know what I'm going to do, so I thought that'd be fun too. I mean, most of the time I don't know what I'm going to do, but I still thought it'd be fun to just play around and see what comes up, what I come up with. So yeah, let's get into the tutorial. By the way, if you guys noticed that my background is white, which I'm sure you guys have noticed, yeah, I just like playing around with backgrounds. It doesn't mean it's a permanent thing. I like my black one, I like this one, I like my other one that I use for when I actually just sit down and talk to you guys, which is kind of appropriate for what I'm doing right now, but I decided to try this white one out. I'm still gonna obviously mess around with it because it's my first time using it, but I hope you guys like it. Right now I'm just putting a little bit of MAC's Vanilla on my brow bone. You guys also are probably gonna notice that I did a wedding on Friday and I still haven't cleaned my brushes, so I'm gonna be using very limited brushes. I only have a couple left that I didn't use on that day. But right here is Vanilla by MAC. All these colors are basically in the Morphe palette, but I don't know if I want to use the Morphe palette because it's still out of stock. They need to get it together. I'm going to take Texture on a 225 blending brush by MAC, and I'm just going to put this in my crease. I primed with my NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer just because that's the concealer that I'm going to be using, and I had it on hand. So I'm just going to be blending back and forth per usual. You guys know the drill. Then I'm going to go into Rule, which is a orangey shade. It is, I'm just working from this random MAC palette that I made, but it's this orangey shade right here. And I'm going to be putting that in my crease as well. I'm just really in love with these orangey, rustic kind of looks and shades for fall. Even though I used an orangey kind of, or did an orangey kind of look not too long ago for fall, but it's a little different. From what I'm picturing, this is going to come out looking like in my head, but again, I've never done this before, so we're winging it, we're winging it. Okay, so now that I got that down, I'm going to go into my Morphe palette. I know, I'm sorry guys, it is still sold out, but I'm trying to not use it. It's just really damn hard. Actually, I want to go into this color first. This is Uninterrupted by MAC, and I'm going to just put that also in the crease. I love layering colors and just blending them on top of each other. I'm sure you guys know that. I do this all the time, but I just love how it looks and how it turns out. So I'm just going to blend that baby right on top as well. For fall, I like really blown out looks also, so that's why I've been doing them really blown out and not like super sharp or anything like that. Okay, so now I'll go into the Morphe palette, and which shade do I want to pick up? Oh my god, this shade looks just like Rule, but like very, very orange, like even more neon orange. So I think I'm going to add a little bit of this. I'm using the same brush, guys, and I'm going to pop this more on the outer corner of the eye and keep it lower in the crease. This can be a little bit easier with a smaller brush, but I'm the type to honestly use a lot of my same brushes anyway, even if I didn't have the wedding and had a lot of my makeup brushes dirty that I needed to clean. It's just fine for me. I don't feel like I have to grab 100 brushes for the most part. So I'm just gonna put this on my outer corner and blend it in, and it's okay if it gets on the crease. I'm cool with that. And then once I feel like there's almost nothing on my brush, I'll blend everything together again and blow it out. So I'm like eyeing these two copper shades right on the bottom here. This one is more of like a reddish copper, and this one's more like a true copper. I'm honestly more attracted to the true copper shade, but I feel like because of that, I just want to try this so that I have like something different going on in my channel, or just a different look than I would usually do. So I think I'm just going to wet my brush with some of this NYX finishing matte finish spray or whatever. And I'm going to dip right in there. I feel like my energy sounds really low, but honestly, I am pretty tired. I worked all day and I'm a big baby and I'm tired now. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to start to pack this on the lid. Oh, this color is amazing. Not the usual brush I would use. I'd use a smaller MAC one, but again, they're dirty, so it's fine. And whenever I pack something on the lid, I always like to go back and just blend it in to the crease a little bit with nothing on my brush. I just like to blend it a little so that everything blends together and it's not like a harsh line from where one begins. You can still tell like where obviously the one color begins and then the other colors start, but just blending a little bit more. You guys know I love doing this, but I'm gonna go in with a dark shade and just deepen up my outer V a little bit. This is a smaller brush. This is a 286 I cannot speak, Duo fiber brush. If it looks like I moved, it's because I did. My memory card was full. So I was just blending out this dark color in the outer part of my eye. And I like how that looks better now. I don't know why that brown to me brought it together a little bit better. And now I actually want to add some glitter. I don't really mess around with glitter too often, but why not? So I'm going to take this copper sparkle and I'm going to try to place that on my eyelid without making a complete mess. And I'm concentrating that like on my lid, obviously. I don't want to go too above the crease or anything like that. Oh, this is so pretty. Whoa. I'm going to just wipe whatever fell off to underneath here. I want to go in and blend one more time in my crease. I'm going to add a little bit more of the bright orange this time instead of just not using any additional product. Put some more orange above there. And I'm going to go back in one more time with just a little bit more of the dark brown color and just deepen this up just a little bit more. And then one more time with the copper glitter because for some reason I feel like it's stuck just a little bit, not as much as I thought it was going to stick a little bit better. So I hope this video is not 300 years long because that's why I don't do talk through videos, because I don't want you guys to be like, oh my god, shut up, get to this damn video, but I never do them, so. Oh, ooh, okay, I guess this is going to be a foiled eye. Yep. Holy moly. That just became a foiled eyeshadow look. I didn't know I was going to foil it so much. See, this is the kind of things you guys don't see when I do my videos. I'll like pretend I know where I'm going, what direction I'm going in, and then stuff will just happen. I'm like, alright, I'll go with it. It's so funny that it's so foiled. I have to say, it's really cool. I just didn't expect it to come out like that. Alright. So we'll leave that alone for now. I'm going to highlight my brow bone with just a light shade from the Morphe palette. Where did I put my brush? Where did I put that little brush? Here it is. I'm just taking like one of the lighter shades over here. I'll take this one. I'm just gonna highlight the brow bone a little bit more. Before I used a matte shade, now I'm just using a shimmer shade, which I like to do sometimes. I cannot believe how foiled that thing is. I'm still like, what? This is like becoming like an editorial magazine look. Alright, so why don't we do face, or do I know English? Why don't I go to my face and we'll start my face and then we'll go back to the eyes, which is what I usually do. So for primer, I'm going to use my YSL, which one is this? The Blur Primer. I have a nice handy sample here, and I've actually been liking this even though I am oily, and when I first felt it I was like, oh my god, this is gonna suck for oily skin because it's so like silicone-y and slippery, but it's pretty good if you don't put too much. And what I usually do if I'm actually going somewhere, because you guys know I'm not going anywhere right now, I'll put a mattifying primer in my T-zone. That way this smooths me out, but I'm matte everywhere else. This hair, my hair never just wants to stay like perfectly slicked back, ever. I don't understand. And then for foundation, the two foundations I've been using are the Givenchy long wearing foundation and the Estee Lauder double wear. I've been mixing these two, so I wanted to do it on camera for you guys. Even though I feel like the camera doesn't even do like foundations justice, but I usually do about 2 pumps of the Givenchy and then 2 pumps of the Estee Lauder, and honestly, actually sometimes I'll do 3 pumps. And then I'm just going to use this Kabuki because my beauty blender is dirty. but I've been living for the Beauty Blender. I'm just gonna buff that in my skin. You guys know the drill. I just like the finish that these two give. They're kind of, the Estee Lauder one is thicker, but the Givenchy isn't, but it's still, they both still give a nice coverage, like a pretty high coverage without looking cakey. So then I'm going to go in with my concealer to conceal. My bags look really bad right now. Like, holy moly, that looks like purple. Or like, not even my bags, my under eye circles. I never used to have under eye circles, and then I moved in with my boyfriend, and he likes to stay up late, and he makes me feel bad if I don't stay up late with him, because I used to go to bed so early and get like so much sleep. I used to be so rested, and now I look like a zombie every morning thanks to him. I'm going to use this tapered Kabuki F86 by Sigma just because, again, my beauty blender is dirty. Otherwise I would just use my beauty blender because I've been really liking it for concealer. I don't make the prettiest faces when I conceal. I'm like, okay, concealer is blended in, and I'm gonna just set it quickly with my MAC Medium Plus Mineralize Skin Finish. I haven't worn this or used this in a long time, actually. I've been using like all these different highlighting powders, but this is like a never fail thing. Like, you'll never get any kind of flashback or anything, and I can always set my whole face with it and feel fine. It doesn't look cakey or anything like that. Yeah, this is definitely very editorial. The more I look at it, I'm like, I feel like this is like runway makeup or something. Then I'm going to go onto the face, and today I'm actually going to use, or I'm going to go onto the face, I just was doing the face. I'm going to go into bronzer. I'm going to use the Makeup Forever Duo Sculpting Bronzer that everybody says is way too warm to contour, but I'm cool with it. I like the color. It is definitely more for bronzing, but I'll contour a little bit with it. And I'll bring it on my forehead. I'm just using a MORPHE M437 contour brush, the brush that I use all the time to contour. It never fails. I love this brush. Keep it away, obviously, from my nose because this is very warm. And then since I said this is my blush, I'm just going to go right onto highlighting, and I'll use the other side, and I'll just highlight with my fan brush. Oh my goodness. That's intense today. And last, I'm just going to set my face and continue to do my eyes just because I like to set my face now, because then when I go in with mascara and falsies and all that, sometimes it gets a little bit crazy. Like, my mascara will get runny and all that stuff. So just set my face now. So now we're going to go back to the eyes. I'm not going to do a wing liner. I want it to be, again, very editorial, I decided. So I'm not going to do a wing liner. I am going to grab a black eyeliner for my waterline. Like that. And of course, I'm going to smudge that out. I don't know which color to smudge it out with, though. I guess I'll smudge it out with like a dark brown and then go back in with orange. I like to usually use the same colors that I use on my, my lid. Oh my god. That I use on my lid right on the bottom lash line. I just like to kind of match them. Okay, so like I said, lower lash line. I'll go in with the dark brown, and I'm gonna just bring it down and blow out. I usually like to blow out my lower lash line. I don't ever really like to keep it bare unless I'm doing a natural look. But if I'm doing a dramatic look like this, like, I might as well just smoke out the lower lash line too. And then I'm gonna add a little bit, or a lot of this like bright orange, and bring it all the way down here to kind of make it like all wrap around. I feel like this is either like runway makeup or glamorous Halloween makeup or something like that, with all the oranges and like blacks or dark colors. Now that that's laid on there, I need a pencil brush so I can make sure it's really blended. Since I only have one pencil brush right here, I'm just going to highlight my inner corner first, because at least it's a light color, and then I can go in with the same brush. I'm going to use my Makeup Forever. This hair is irritating me. I just hope you guys know that. I'm going to go in with my Makeup Forever again and just take the gold and just highlight in here quickly. Then I'm just going to wipe the excess just really lightly. And then I'm going to take this and just blend away. Blend your little life away. I'm here forever. Is anybody going to BeautyCon? I think I already asked you guys this, but, or is it Gen Beauty next week? I keep getting them confused because I'm going to both of them. But, which one is it? Gen Beauty's next week. Yeah, Gen Beauty is October 2nd and 3rd. I don't know if the tickets are still available, but if whoever's going and already got tickets, please tell me. I want to see you guys. I take like the biggest, like these are like the best opportunities to meet you guys because it's so hard. So I hope I do run into some of you. I'm just adding a little bit more orange. I did want this lower lash line to be pretty dramatic. I wanted the whole eye look to be pretty like dramatic. That's the only thing I knew when I was starting my makeup because you guys already know I did not know what I wanted to do. Now that that's done, obviously we got to add some eyelashes or some false lashes, or if you guys obviously, I shouldn't say obviously because you don't have to, you can definitely just do mascara. But I'm going to do the Koko Bella style just because that's what I grabbed in my drawer. I had to go search for a mascara, I couldn't find one. So I'm going to add some mascara. I'm doing false lashes, so you really only do mascara on the bottom. So I'm just going to hit my bottom. I hate doing the bottom too because my lashes are long and then they get, the mascara always gets on my lower lash line and it drives me crazy because it's really hard to get off. This is not my favorite mascara either for my lower lash lines. I really like the MAC Extended Play or my L'Oreal Telescopic, but I just grew what, see? Look! It's already getting there. It sticks. It's like impossible. Look. But in the meantime, I'll put on my Bella, my Koko lashes by Bella, my Bella styled lashes by Koko. I'm done, guys. Long day. It's Monday. I just got back from the weekend, worked all day. I don't even know how I am like talking to you guys right now. But yeah, I decided this day to do a talk through video because that's smart. Okay, so now that my lashes are on, woo! And I fixed the little part where I had mascara, I'm going to do a lip, and I really wanted to do like a really nude lip for this look. I already knew, so I grabbed Belle de Jour by NARS. I wanted something super, super nude, and this is like the nudest color I can wear without looking dead. So, I'm not even going to do a lip liner. Like, I want my lips to basically look like they're muted out, but like in a good way. Okay guys, so this completes the finished look. My eyelash is still kind of trying to attach to itself there, or get on there, but I like it. I think it's pretty cool. I don't really know what it looks like to me. Just like metallic eye, very nude lip, still has some glow going on. Kind of look. It reminds me somewhat of editorial runway-ish kind of makeup, but I don't know if I'm going to call it that. Let me know what you guys think I should have called it, because I'm not sure. I mean, by the time I put this up, I already have a title, but I don't know. I kind of am digging it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this talk through video. I'm sorry again if my energy level was a little bit down, just a little tired, but I still wanted to talk to you guys. For some reason I decided to do a talk through video when I had like no energy, but yeah, let me know if you guys like these kind of videos. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. All my social media platforms and links will be listed down below. And yeah, I guess that's it. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next tutorial. Bye! Next essential for shoes are these boots that are over the knee. I think an over the knee boot is so chic and sexy and flattering, and I just love an over the knee boot. These are Stuart Weitzman Lowland boots because they don't have the heel. If you see the ones with the heel, then they're the Highland boots. So